4 in the morning, 4 in the evening. Must not be taken with alcohol. Oh, bugger that. I'm having a few beers tonight. Maybe a whiskey chaser. Oh. Oh, it's you. I didn't recognise you with all the gear on. I think you were wearing a different colour mask the last time.
Oh, very funny. If you knew how many of these bloody masks and gloves that I go through in a day.
You're early today.
Aye, shorter run.
Why's that?
You don't want to know.
Oh, but I do. All information gratefully received. Especially when there's only these 4 walls to look at and you've been through Netflix a dozen times trying to find something you haven't seen before. You know, I've watched the full 5 series of Breaking Bad twice. And that bloody drivel, The Crown.
The Crown's great. Don't you like it?
Oh, it's all right, I suppose. But there's only so many fancy houses you can look at. And infighting between what are basically boring people. So go on, tell me, why are you here early today?
As I said, you don't want to know. It's not a good reason.
Oh, yes. I think I know. Best not to go there, eh?
Been taking your pills?
Of course. 4 in the morning, 4 in the evening.
Any problems?
Well, I think I might need a tablet to help me go to the toilet.
Oh, well, talk to the GP next time they call, or maybe phone. You can never get them on the phone.
I know you don't like talking about your other clients, but did they pass away from, COVID?
No. Well, not that I know of. The COVID tend to be brought to the hospital.
So people are still dying of other things. Well, that's good to know.
That's awful. Let me just go upstairs and do a bit of tidying up for you.
Thanks a million. I don't think it's too bad. Hey, will I put on the kettle?
I don't think I have time. There's a lot to do in 15 minutes.
But you always take a cup of tea. Don't think I'm ungrateful, but what the hell do they expect in 15 minutes?
No comment, but it's what you've been allocated.
But because you're ahead of time, you have a bit more time to spare.
What is it you want done?
Nothing. I just thought you'd like the usual cup of tea with all that rushing about.
Go on then. I'll be down in a minute.
Great.
Thanks for the tea.
Sit down and take the weight off your feet.
Sure, if I slow down, the old body will just seize up.
How many visits do you have today?
15 in total. A couple of repeat trips. First one to get people up and washed, and later to get them back into bed.
Jesus, how do you do all that?
When you've 3 youngsters and need the money, there's not much choice.
How are they coping? The eldest is, 15? I'm sure she's missing all her friends.
Why? She's missing all the running about and school, but she's never off the phone, so they stay in touch.
If you don't mind me asking, how much are you paid? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being nosy.
Don't mind. I get 20p over the minimum wage.
That's disgraceful for all the work you put in. Oh, that's worse than me, and I'm sure there's ones who are glad to see you.
Aye. There's a few old dears that don't see another soul from morning till night.
Well, I don't mind telling you, I'm glad to see you 3 times a week here. With my wife gone and I 2 away in New York and London, as you know, well, there's not much else.
Since we're on the subject, my route's been changed from the end of the month. Which means you'll have a new face to look forward to.
You mean you're not coming anymore?
Aye, afraid so. Management just move us around to suit their schedules. This new route will add another 20 miles onto my journey each day. But you'll not have to look at my sourpuss.
That's hardly fair. Can you not just tell them to get lost?
There's plenty of things I'd like to tell them, but a job's a job.
Would it do any good if I rang them or the GP?
It's a private company. They wouldn't take a blind bit of notice of you or the GP.
But you've been coming here since, God, I can't remember the first time. I think it was just after the first anniversary of my Kate's passing. Does that not count for anything?
The only thing that counts for them is money. This must just suit them better.
Well, if it's a case of money, I don't mind paying extra.
The company can't take money off individual clients. It's a contract with the health trust. Doesn't quite fit their slogan. Care is personal to us, but money's even more personal.
Is there nothing to be done? It could be an arrangement between you and me, and the company doesn't need to know.
That's very nice of you, but I work for the company. I've got to do what they say.
The end of the week. That means we've only one more visit.
Sure, might be a young pretty thing. You never know your luck.
I don't want a young pretty thing.
Sorry, nothing I can do.
Well, you may be right, but I'm not one for giving up things up easily. I'll write or I'll phone, maybe both, to the health trust and your company. See what happens. Maybe even get that lazy shit of an MP in the ball.
Please don't. Don't.
Oh, sorry, don't upset yourself.
You can't contact anybody. It's not the way I said.
What do you mean?
If I tell you, you'll hate me. You'll think I'm trash.
What are you talking about?
I wasn't early today because some of my clients passed away. That was dreadful of me to make you think that. I was fired last Friday, and I just came to visit one more time. I won't be back after today.
You were fired? Those bastards fired a great worker like you. Bad enough they treat you like slaves, but then throw you out. Care is personal as my arse. By Christ, don't hear about it from me.
No, don't. I was fired for stealing. Stealing from a client.
They accused you of stealing. My God, what a shower of bastards. Well, we'll fight it.
But it's true.
It's true.
Yes.
But why?
Why do you think? You live in a nice house and I'm sure you don't have a financial worry in the world. Look, I don't mean to be nasty or jealous or anything, but it's just the way it is. They say I took £200 from an old man. No. I did take £200. I did take the money.
I don't know what to say. So why did you come here today?
I didn't want to just disappear. I know you look forward to me coming, don't you?
Of course I do. Don't give a damn about the cleaning. I've still enough marbles to take my tablets and wipe my arse. Sorry for being crude. So what'll happen next? What'll you do now?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I have to go to the police station this afternoon. Be a court case.
All over the papers, no doubt. I didn't mean to upset you. If I paid the money back, would it make things all right?
It's very nice of you, but it's gone beyond that now. Once the company informed the police, that was it.
I know you needed the money, but what exactly for?
Because the kids are at home all the time now because of COVID and I'm slaughtered with electricity and gas bills. Last month's bills for electricity and gas totaled £362.
Who did you take the money from?
You mean, who did I steal the money from?
Forget it, I didn't mean to upset you.
Billy Armstrong from Manor Street.
Billy? Sure, I know Billy. He was ahead of me at school. He must be well into his 80s.
84. I robbed a man at 84.
Don't say it like that.
But that's what it was. Billy also has a bit of Alzheimer's. I thought he wouldn't even notice. He keeps over £1,000 in his bedside drawer. I even told him to put it in the bank or he'd be robbed. But he wasn't thinking it'd be his carer. his carer.
It's not good. No point putting a gloss on it. But everybody's entitled to one mistake.
I swear, I have never taken a penny from anybody before that. Not a penny.
Of course you haven't. The situation with the bills got you all mixed up. Well, whatever happens, I won't be bad-mouthing you.
It's so kind of you, Joe. But I don't think I deserve it. Worst thing is, they'll all be talking about it, looking at me. Maggie, the woman who robs old people.
I'm sure they'll forget about it after a while, I'm sure.
I'm not so sure.
So you're out of work then? On the dole?
I have to investigate all that. The bills won't stop coming.
I'll still be entitled to 3 visits a week. Not that that's much. Hey, maybe you could come in a private capacity.
I'm not sure how that would work.
Simple, really. Look, we'll make an arrangement between us and you come, say, 4 days a week. I'll double what that crowd were paying you.
That's very generous of you. I don't know what to say.
How about when do I start?
It doesn't sit well with me that I should benefit from the situation. A thief should be punished, not rewarded.
You're not a thief. Don't use that word.
You're so kind, Joe.
So that's settled then. You'll start Monday, say 10 a.m.
Right. Fine. I'll do it. Okay. Better be on my way. Just one more thing before I go. I want to be upfront about things. There's been an allegation that a gold necklace went missing from one of my clients. But I had nothing to do with it. Nothing. Okay. See you Monday.